Hello and welcome. Another beautiful day, another beautiful view. Hello. Hope you all can hear me well. Yeah. Alexander Hamilton Dunlop, and I'm here to talk to you about this deck of 52, the Ancient Book of Life, hidden in plain sight. Hi, David. 52 cards in the deck, and there are 52 weeks in the year. So each card represents a week. If you know Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism, you know the similar teaching from Kabbalah that each week has an energy. There are 52 energy patterns. Kabbalah teaches that the Torah is written in 52 portions. 52. Here we go. This ancient knowledge inscribed on cardstock, written in a metasymbolic language like hieroglyphs or runes, and we can learn to read this language and then understand this energy field that we are in, these recurring patterns that we are embedded in. This week, the card is the 10 of Clubs. So as soon as I can find a place to put my cards down, this is the energy of the week. Clubs, mind, energy. 10, abundance. You might have a lot on your mind this week. The symbolism is a double X. Shunk, 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 shunk. 2 X's. We say being double-crossed or getting double-crossed. I encourage you this week to be aware that you don't double book your calendar. I've already done it myself. So notice that you may double-cross yourself inadvertently by trying to do too much at once. If you inadvertently double book your calendar, best thing to do is don't try to weave a tangled web, because that's a danger with the 10 of Clubs, is you may try to outthink yourself and work your way out of it with various white lies or rationalizations, and then you weave a tangled web that really hurts. If you find yourself double-crossed or double-crossing someone, just simply apologize and make a new plan. Redirect it as simply as possible. Don't, this is the worst part, double-cross yourself in trying to excavate yourself from a double-crossed situation, because that's the worst. Example would be like double booking your calendar and then trying to reschedule and replan with one person and the other person at the same time and ending up missing both, right? Be alert for these double-crossed moments. You thought too much, or you overanalyzed, or you double-booked your calendar, and one of them can't be true. It's about finding the empty space at the center. It's about making more space, both in your schedule and in your mind. So I encourage you this week to consciously cultivate some open space. Don't jam your calendar full. Don't try to do too much. Cultivate the empty space. In the empty space, you quiet your mind. And in the empty space, you can listen. You'll find that you receive guidance and direction in that empty space. It's a question of knowing where your answers come from. If you believe that your answers come from other people or social interactions or your to-do list, then you'll be chasing answers. And this is all good. You can get a lot done this week, make no mistake. A lot of things can get accomplished with the 10 of Clubs energy. You may check off a lot of to-dos this week, which is great. Just be aware of where your answers come from. Your answers come from the quiet space, the empty space at the center of the storm. like the eye of the hurricane. So in your hurricane of activity this week, in your whirlwind of to-dos and schedules and accomplishments, find that quiet place at the eye of the storm. Definitely set your intention to get a lot done and accomplish a lot, and cultivate the empty space so that you can recharge, reconnect, find answers, find clarity, and then proceed from a place of inner clarity and inner peace. The deeper meaning of the Ten of Clubs, this, if you can, I'll trace it, if you connect these 6 together at the center, you get the Star of David, or what is now known as the Star of David. But this is an ancient symbol that predates Judaism. It's the symbol of the connection of heaven and earth, the divine trinity and the human trinity. The human trinity, triangle, and the divine trinity, triangle, intersecting. And it's an ancient symbol of the interconnection of different dimensions, the human dimension and the divine dimension. And that's the deeper meaning of the Ten of Clubs, is this intersection of divine knowledge and human knowledge. So I encourage you to be on the lookout for that this week. Downloading divine knowledge, making space to receive powerful intuitive guidance or psychic awareness. And again, it only comes as we make space. In our own Holy Trinity, which is our own human being, we have the free will to choose how we receive the divine. And in that space, we are open to receive that divine insight, inspiration, guidance. So that's the deeper meaning and the deeper possibility. On a superficial, mundane level, which is fine, there's nothing wrong with it, we can get a lot done. You can have a whirlwind of activity, check off a lot of to-dos on your list. Next level down, find some meditative peace and clarity. Go for a walk, have some open time. On the deepest level is tuning into the divine, to receive divine guidance and divine direction. These kinds of divine guidances can come as synchronicities or signs, and as you probably know, we might miss those if we're not knowing to look for them. And this is what I'm encouraging you to do, is to open your mind to receive serendipitous signs, synchronistic opportunities, things that could all too easily be dismissed as a mere coincidence. Look for those moments in your day. Look for those moments this week and receive them and welcome them and take action on them. Receive them for what they are, as a divine moment coming into your human moment. And it's that intersection that makes life worth living, quite frankly. That is the joy and the fun and the moment, these meaningful experiences that we have. So I invite you to look for that. And it will require you to have an open and quiet mind to receive them. So, hi Tracy. That's all I've got to say about that. Forrest Gump style. That's all I got to say about that. This week, enjoy your game of quieting your mind and receiving divine insight and inspiration so that you can accomplish even more in your life. And as always, I encourage you to live your life like it's your favorite game to play.